All right. Top 3 funniest actors of all time. You go first. Just
Adam
go
Sandler.
one. Okay. Steve Carell.
Will Ferrell.
Jonah Hill.
Seth Rogen.
Charlie Day.
The guy who, I can't think of his name, but second to Step Brothers guy.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. He's not a comedian, but boy, is he funny.
Yeah. All right. Hit it.
Movie night. Movie night. Movie night. Ain't no doubt we about to watch one. Movie night. Turn it on. Gotta get it started. Let's watch a movie tonight. 'Cause movie nights are always the best of times. Got to keep on watching. Keep on watching. Got to keep on watching. Keep on watching.
All right. We just watched.
All right.
We just watched Murder Mystery 2, and it's new to Netflix, and it's an Adam Sandler
Más o
and
menos.
Jennifer Aniston movie. It came out like this month.
Yeah. There's this show. Shit, it's one word. I don't know what it is. It should be popping up on your Netflix. I think it needs to pop up on ours. There's 2 shows that I've
Beef?
seen. Beef. So Beef is one of them that my buddy Javon said was
Gotta watch.
beast.
Well, I just watched it.
And did he like it?
He said he liked it okay.
He liked it okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. Also, there's this show called Jury Duty on Amazon Prime.
I hear it's good too.
Hilarious.
Oh,
I watched
so
like
you
the
like it?
first episode or 2, and it's great. Like this dude, I
Taylor was
think
telling me about it.
I think I would not be able to be that role because I would have been like, something is completely off.
Oh, I mean, I haven't seen any of it yet.
Yeah,
But
we
it's
should
good?
do that one next month too, maybe.
Is it live, like one episode at a time?
No, it's already done.
Oh, so a whole season.
Yeah.
All
But I
right.
don't know how many episodes there are, and the only problem with it, after watching the first episode, is you have to watch it with ads on Amazon.
Ooh.
Like, how much are you paying?
Even if you have Amazon Prime?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what
Are
are
you on the
doing?
same account?
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
I'm
you're
piggybacking
specifically
off of you.
you're
I'm
asking
saying,
me
what the
what-
hell are you doing?
I'm paying for Amazon Prime. I feel like I should get all that jazz.
It's like VB or something, which makes it
You-
like,
You're also, we share the same Netflix too, right?
yeah, but that's mom and dad, right?
I think so, but I have an account that says John. You have an account that says Zach. I turn on Murder Mystery 2, and it's 3/4 of the way through. You don't go to
No,
your
I
name?
always go to Zach on Netflix.
No.
I always go to Zach on
There's
Netflix.
no chance.
If you had me on your Netflix, it
If
would
you
be
got
riddled
on
with
a Netflix right
anime.
now, it sometimes gets.
Yeah, but that's because you watch One Piece. Or started
If you
One
turn
Piece.
on
That
your
was own damn
Netflix
fault.
right now, it would suggest you watch Murder Mystery 2 with the notion that you've never seen it.
No. No, I just watch. It would say watch again. It would be under the watch again quota. Maybe it's mom and dad. There's
There's no way they watch Murder Mystery
They
2.
apply by no rules. They don't even understand it, but every streaming service, I'm like, mom and dad, you need to get this one. You need to watch this. And then they're just like, oh, okay.
The best was the
I'll
time
watch the news.
Will Martin didn't know his login to his Netflix, and I
That
was
was
at his
hilarious.
house, and I logged into my Netflix
Big
on his
mistake.
house.
Huge.
And then, and then
They
all the
are well
names-
off.
Yeah.
They are well off.
All the names from like
It was like Jay and
Zach,
Michelle.
kids, and then
Now
they
it's-
changed it to Shane, Laura, Will.
Yeah, and I was the one that changed it, right?
You changed it back to.
I said, like, get the hell off our net. Like, one of the segments, like, one of the people was like, get the hell off. And the next one was like, our Netflix. And the last one was like, Martin's.
I wonder what they thought. Like
Like,
oh,
when
I
they
guess
saw-
John's using our Netflix, and I'm changing my name back. It was like, no,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah, they definitely,
That's
like,
not what happened here, Chief.
it was definitely nobody was in the wrong, but
Yeah,
I know who
eventually had to
was.
tell them, like, hey,
Yeah.
I accidentally signed on. Can
if
you
anyone's
jump
going
off?
to take a free Netflix from my parents, it's going to be me.
Yeah, or someone poor at least. I hear that Netflix is getting
That's what I've heard for like the last 3 years, though.
But man, I would drop them like a
Oh,
bad
I would.
habit.
I sure would hope so.
I don't really care for anything that comes on Netflix.
I didn't like this movie.
Did not like this movie. Did you like the first one?
Not really.
Not really either. My friends were talking
They were
about
like,
it was funny,
I heard
and
they're like, oh, it was hilarious.
it's better than the first, and I'm like, okay, maybe I watched this wrong.
Yeah.
I don't watch any of the Adam Sandler movies that come out on Netflix. I love the guy, but I feel like he just got paid and then just started blasting out movies.
All right, you want to give our plot summary?
I only just watched the first one last week in order to do this.
Right.
Let's rate the first one.
Ugh.
Ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
7.4.
7.1. Okay. All right. You want to go first on your plot summary?
So, sure. My plot
So the
summary
first one
doesn't
we
like-
did as 7.25. Yeah.
Do you want to just go ahead and rate the second one real quick?
Yeah. All right.
Cool.
Second one. Rating. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
7.2.
6.9. All right.
So we both went down. We both went down the same amount of decibels.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now we're at a 70.5.
Oh.
So
Okay.
71. 7.1. It can be in the sevens.
I mean, like, this is a mediocre movie that I've seen 1,000 times. I mean, if you watch Murder Mystery 1 and then immediately watch Murder Mystery 2, you must have been having deja vu the whole damn time. I mean, this movie is not like... I predicted who the murderer was.
Oh, yeah.
Easily.
Ditto.
I
Ditto.
said, oh, sister did it.
All right.
Because I know if John came into a lot of power, I would kill him so fast. I would plot. I don't know how the MI6 dude got into it, but we'll get to that.
That was out of left field.
He
Like,
was
why
just
did they make
there.
that guy do that?
He was just there. They couldn't have thought of anything else.
That one was terrible. I thought him being the guy who did it was bad.
Dumb.
All right, let me do my plot summary.
I hope yours gives information towards the movie because mine does not.
Well, I guess we'll cover that later.
Let's go.
All right. A struggling detective is convinced to go on a trip abroad in order to reinvigorate an also struggling marriage. Once there, a murder ensues, and the Spitzes are put in charge of cracking the case. However, the more the Spitzes pursue the murderer, the more people continue to be murdered along the way. Hilarity ensues, including the Spitzes being wrongfully accused of being the killers, steering wheel confusion in a foreign land leading to Mrs. Spitz being the one to drive the cool car, and the dreadful aim of Mr. Spitz with a gun, creating a lucky shot and saving the day. Ultimately, the killer is obviously the person you most medium suspect, but could they have an inside man, the person you least suspect? All right, and now I'll give my plot summary for the second one. A struggling detective is convinced to go on a trip.
I mean,
After you just said that, I was like, all right, I got to do my plot summary.
Perfect,
I
yeah.
watched the first one, like, Thursday. Watched the second one, like, yesterday. I'm like, this is the same
the
exact
same movie, and these idiots that John calls friends are just cookie cut and eating up those little Adam Sandler
They
jokes.
love the Sandman. Hey, there's a couple of jokes that made
Huey
me laugh.
Howleen. Huey Howleen. I can't even say that right now. That was kind of funny.
I watched Hubie,
I would
and
say
that,
that
was
was like
my
a low
least
8.
hated one that Adam Sandler's done in life.
High 7s, low 8.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Kind of funny.
All right, this is my plot summary. Murder Mystery 2 is an action comedy starring Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. Two people who will find any excuse to kiss on camera. Well, while we are all concerned about the love interest between Jen and Adam, I'm more concerned about their need to seem relevant towards the middle class. Whether it's Jen shopping at Sears or exclaiming that those shoes cost $14.99 on the clearance rack. All I'm hearing is big money acting funny to these little sonnies. Regardless, this is a mediocre movie that I will not be watching again.
True. Yeah, I won't be putting that on again.
Oh my gosh, not even to fall asleep to. I would hate for my dreams to be ruined.
Yeah. I feel like
A movie with a bad plot. I mean, I literally said the sister did it. I mean, I
that is why I put it in the 6s, because I could see myself putting on Murder Mystery 1 background noise, like making dinner.
Okay.
Murder Mystery 2, which I think is like a low 7.
Yeah.
6s is like, I'll probably never put this movie on again in my life for no reason whatsoever.
Okay.
And that's what made it that's what drew the line for me.
Yeah, I mean,
That was funny. It's like,
It sucks.
how come people were so worried about Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga when you got Jen Ann and Adam Sandler just coupling it up in every movie ever.
But also I imagine that once you get that high up, like their combined net worth, like both of these people are worth pretty much $500 million.
Yeah, I saw was 420.
And I don't want to get into any of this weirdo shit they do, but I'm sure they're doing some like at least like key exchange at the front door. I'm sure Adam Sandler has banged Jennifer Aniston.
You're sure of that?
I'm almost like 100% positive. I don't know if it was at a swingers date or like they switched partners for the day. I don't know what Jen Ann's relationship is with her relationships, but Adam Sandler has a wife and
his wife was in one of them.
She's in all of them. She was in Benchwarmers and
she was in one of the murder mysteries.
Okay, but she was in Benchwarmers. I just watched that movie yesterday.
She's Salad Girl.
White Noise.
I think.
No, she's not Salad Girl. She like goes to like the video
lesbians
store.
Kissing.
Yeah, that's her.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, great movie.
Yeah.
Oh, back when Adam Sandler had the free, and it's not his fault. It's America's fault. We're a bunch of pussies now. Everybody here is a bunch of pussies.
Yeah, so he can't be as funny.
Now
as
he can't be funny. You know who sucks now? Will Ferrell. I put him on my top 3. That was early 2000s.
Oh yeah, that was an all-time list.
Oh my gosh, and these guys are just bending over.
And we're just supposed to chum it up.
Yeah, we're supposed to act like it's still funny.
Yeah.
There was like a couple of funny things. I didn't laugh at like anything Adam Sandler said the whole time.
I was like, I brought it up to Taylor after watching the first one, and my friends were like, the second one's even better. I'm like, Adam Sandler wasn't funny the whole time.
Better than mediocrity?
Yeah.
I sure should hope so.
Murder Mystery 1 was the most streamed movie of 2019.
Ugh.
So that's why they made a sequel.
Yeah, well, guess what? You know what else was streamed heavily in 2019? COVID. We didn't have shit going on back then. Nobody cared.
Yeah, but I mean, of all the things streamed during that,
yeah,
it was popping off.
Cool. Congratulations.
There was one part that made me LOL.
It's all the Colonel.
The
Colonel made me laugh out loud.
I think him not being able to shoot was funny.
Oh, yeah.
When he is blasting, I was LOL. I mean,
I mean, it's okay.
When she's accidentally murdering people.
That was good. That's the funniest scene.
Yeah,
so when they're in the van, that's the funniest scene because she's just like, they're fighting. Adam's like going after one guy, and Jen Ann just like can't help but like murder everybody in this.
Yeah,
accidentally puts an axe in that dude's head.
You're not just a murderer, you're an axe murderer.
That was the funniest scene of the movie.
I thought the part
best character, Colonel.
What all did he do that was funny?
Everything.
I think the Maharaj.
Yeah,
he can be kind of funny.
Yeah,
he's like, I got my new security guard, and he is fully armed.
He said that. That is great. I like how it was like. So my first suspect, which I know we didn't do it, but the person I wrote down because I like. All these movies give you the motive within the first 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. So you write down what each person has to gain, and you figure it out from there. The Colonel was like demoted for jumping in front of a bullet for this guy.
You thought it was Colonel.
Yeah, because the Colonel lost the rest of the 2/3 of his left arm.
I'm trying to figure out. Oh, the first person
shot in the arm.
Yeah, I was thinking. My first guess that it was the ex-fiance's sidekick. Because they were just giving her no screen time, and I was like, she is oddly quiet.
Are those the two, like, black girls that kept saying, like, Americans?
Yeah, that was annoying, too. Stupid Americans.
I'm like,
what? They do that in all the movies. How come we're never like, stupid Italians?
Yeah, like, we
never pull that shit on you guys.
We don't, and we're better than you.
Yeah.
At least for
Idiots.
now.
Yeah.
At least for now, because the U.S. dollar is slowly dwindling.
Yeah. Actually, I think the euro is better.
Yeah,
was it this movie that we were watching when they mentioned it?
Well,
he goes, "What is that in dollars?" He goes, $6. He goes, "What? Give some of that back."
I don't think that was this movie.
They might have been the first one. Like I said, I watched them back to back. Do you recognize the fiance of the Maharaj? What movie was she in?
Holes.
The white lady?
I don't know.
Oh, she was in the...
Oh, no. Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah. No. Just in time. By the seat of your pants.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I didn't even notice that until, like, that second. You know, the only reason I got that is because I was like, What other French lady do I know from anything?
Yeah, that was her.
Yeah.
She was the
And
Inglorious.
she's certainly French. And I'll say this, if there's got to be a car chase anywhere where people might get injured in the fact, it should be in Paris.
What do you mean by that?
They suck.
At driving?
If any, no, I mean just if any,
What?
if any person has to get accidentally ran over on the sidewalk, it should be.
Was she run over?
No, I mean like they
Just in
railed through
general.
that cafe.
Uh-huh.
They were like going on the sidewalk the
Yeah.
whole time. Like there were some casualties.
Oh yeah,
we're just not
faux
talking about.
show.
But Frenchmen suck. They're all dicks.
Do you know any Frenchmen?
I don't know. I don't want to.
Yeah, but I mean,
Oh man, there I go. I could have a best friend who is French, and now it's ruined.
yeah, our little dots on our pod map in France just flew off the face of the earth.
Oh, je ne sais quoi. And they turn this shit off. Yeah, if we ever make it to France, I'll just say, work on your attitudes.
What was the deal?
You're not better
with
than anyone.
when we were in elementary school and we had to call them freedom fries and freedom toast. Why did we
I don't
hate
think
the
we
French?
called them.
No, there was a time like after 9/11. I think they might have douched us in helping out fight the
No
Taliban.
way. No
Yeah.
way. As a whole country, we did that.
Yes.
That's the last thing we came together as
they,
a whole entire country.
9/11, we were big time linking arms.
Oh,
sing
yeah.
Kumbaya.
We need another. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Throw one of them bitches down. Let's get back in arms.
Yeah, let's get back to
I
being
just want to hug
patriotic again.
I just want to hug somebody who's not white.
Yeah, I miss the days when you could fly the red, white, and blue, and they didn't just assume you were a Republican. They just assumed you were an American.
Yeah, damn American.
Yeah, we got together. We said, you know what? F the French. It's freedom fries now, bitch. We invented these.
French fries.
Yeah, suck one.
We cut them weird.
Yeah. Freedom toast. They definitely did that. Like at Landmark, they're like, hey, if you're gonna get the chicken tenders, don't forget to get the freedom fries.
I'm
telling you.
You didn't pay for any of your meals at Landmark anyways.
Well, I was normally getting free. I mean, Mom was making me lunch, but if I
Threw
didn't
that in
like
the trash real quick. Man, I wish Mom would make me the lunches that I had back in the day.
Oh my God, it was
that
the
I
best.
just absolutely gave no respect towards whatsoever.
Sorry, Mom.
I know. And they were like,
that deserved a big time. Sorry.
Mom cooked lunch, drove it over
Could
in
you
time
imagine
for
a hot
lunch.
lunch?
And then I said, this looks like shit. I want a microwavable pizza.
Yeah, dude, I would much rather eat with
I had
Mom.
a 3-course meal sitting right in front of me, and I said, this sucks.
How come this kid's over here eating a Hot Pocket?
Hey, can I have a bite of your pizza slice? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah, sorry, Mom. Didn't get no respect.
Didn't get no respect.
Yeah. So the Maharaj invites them to their wedding in, I guess, India, I suppose. And so they go.
What is
And
the Maharaj?
I looked it up. It's just an Indian prince.
Ah,
Yeah.
so he's actually like, I thought that was just like what he was calling himself.
No. I looked it up. It's a real thing.
I thought there was a part of me that thought that he was in on it towards the end.
Oh, yeah. I thought he might be. Like, maybe he was going poor and that he was like, oh.
And I also had some skeptical situation about the soccer player because they said he was like head of the. So all they had to do was
he had
like
a lot of.
he had 2,000 kids and he was like, "Oh, you want to make it 2001, Jennifer Aniston?"
Yeah, everyone was in love with Jenny.
Yeah, which finally, I mean, it's about
the
10
time where
it's about 10, 15 years too late. But at least they're not acting like she's some like standard.
Oh yeah, they always treat her like she's just like your run of the mill mom. It's
Yeah,
like it's
oh,
Jennifer
you're wearing
freaking
Spanx.
Aniston over
like,
here.
that's all they talk about.
Yeah.
Oh,
To
it's
hide
like-
your chubby tummy.
Yeah.
Jen Ann.
And like they made a joke about her wearing Spanx in front of a model in the first movie. They did it yet again in this movie.
Same joke.
It's just, I mean,
Oh my
it's
God.
recycled in a different way.
That's
but
horrendous.
like, Jen Ann, you wear Spanx.
Yeah.
I doubt she even wears effing Spanx.
Oh,
Aren't those
no
for like
way.
fat ladies
Thumbs
with a
only.
tum? Yeah, Jen Ann is doing fine. Jen Ann has been showing nipple through shirt from Friends all the way to this movie.
Yeah, and we're gonna.
She showed Nip in 2 different outfits. She was poking Nip. I don't know why
In
she
this
does
movie?
it. Yeah.
Loves poking Nip.
I know. That's what she does.
Must be cold in India.
I know. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it. There's about 2.3 billion people scrammed.
Yeah, it's not even that.
It's got to be hot as hell.
Well, not where they were at. That was like the coolest looking hotel
Oh,
I've ever
yeah.
seen.
It really made me think, like,
I gotta
the
get over
upper
there to
class,
India.
lower class that we have in America.
Oh, it's way worse over there.
Eons.
Yeah, like I bet like they're over there.
It's like 99% of people are, like, taking a bike to work, and then there's
Yeah.
a 1% that are like, hell, let's bring an elephant to the wedding.
Yeah,
Like,
because God forbid you take a car and you accidentally run over a cow.
tell you what, let's
then
make
they
this
beat you to
wedding
death.
like a 12-hour experience. I don't know how long it is. I think
No,
Indian
multiple
weddings
days.
last days.
Multiple
Yeah, yeah,
days.
yeah.
But those weddings look beast. I'd love to go to one.
Oh, I
Wear
would
a
love
dude
it.
dress.
And I would get hennaed from the tip of my toes.
Oh yeah,
up
you
to
want a
my
henna?
chin.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
I'll
like
take
Jen
10.
Ann just said no.
No, when else? You
What
do
is that
very
cultural
serious.
appropriation, Jen Ann? Nah, get your frickin' henna.
When I went to
I would get it like the haka mask that they have in Hawaii. You
Yeah.
ever seen that? Oh boy, and the way they do that shit is tough.
yeah.
Like it's like a whole ceremonial thing. Like getting your haka face paint or your face tattoo is a huge part of being like a Hawaiian, Hawaii, whatever.
I don't see many of them with face tattoos.
Well, they haven't earned it yet. You gotta earn it. You gotta earn
Well,
it.
not even Maui has one. Are you sure a lot
Good
of them
point.
get face tattoos? Because Maui
Absolutely
earned
do.
the whole body tat.
Haka, we'll look it up like towards the end if we remember. But like haka tattoos are huge, and it's a whole ceremonial thing.
I was dying laughing about this morning, thinking about it in the shower. When I went to Montessori school.
Do you do that a lot?
No, but I was thinking about
What do you
pod,
normally do in the shower? Sorry.
think about things, start dying laughing.
Really? I think I'm more of a singer in the shower.
Oh, you sing?
Sing
Even if
and
you're
dance.
not playing anything?
Well, because I got speakers.
Dance. What if you slip and fall?
That's just the risk I take.
Normally, I am just thinking about stuff, and then, if I think about something funny, I'm going to start
Laugh.
laughing.
Yeah. Oh, I
Like
do
a
that all the
lunatic.
time. Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about the pod, and then I started thinking about, like, the Indian wedding and everything, which brought me back to Montessori school, where my first friend ever was an Indian, and I
I know this story.
and I used to ask him, his name was Parth Patel, and I used to ask him if him and his dad used to like shoot bow and arrows and live in teepees.
No.
And kill
That's not the story I thought you were telling.
no.
That's even funnier.
And I was like, so do you and your dad,
So like what?
you guys hunt deer with bow and arrows and stuff? He's like,
Got to.
yeah, of course. I'm like, okay.
He said, yeah, of course.
Oh, I think now I'm thinking about it, I think he was trying to play it cool.
But also, like, the fact that you have any knowledge from Montessori school is just
I just
impressive.
remember that because, I was just thought Parth was so cool because he killed deers with bow and arrows and he lived in a teepee.
Yeah.
Turned out his name was Parth Patel. I think me and Christopher Columbus had the same problem.
That's funny. I'll tell you what. I don't think I remember the first 6 years of my life.
What's the first thing you can remember? Can you remember 9/11 at all?
Nah.
I was in
shit.
first grade, so
Okay.
you were like K4.
Yeah, I mean, like I have bits and pieces of like if I had the Limitless drug, I could tell you my whole life story.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah, true. I remember like being behind that church by Oz Pizza and having kindergarten there. I used to go to
playing on that
kindergarten.
playground.
Yeah, behind it.
Yeah.
And there was wood chips everywhere. It was hella dangerous. So like maybe that.
Yeah. Wow. That's the earliest you remember? I remember stuff from before Montessori school. I was probably have a first memory at like 3.
I mean, I might, but I couldn't tell you how old I was.
That's funny. Anyways, they go to this wedding, and all that stuff happens. And then... What?
No, that's right.
And then the Maharaj is kidnapped.
Kidnapped, and also I thought. Oh, so the guy
guy's
on the
elephant's
the guy on
murdered.
the elephant gets murdered. One of my other ones. I promise you, at some point, I landed on the sister being the killer and was fine with that. But I also thought that Lou dude, the head of security, wasn't dead, and he was in on it.
Lou dude has security. Oh, the guy on the
Who
elephant.
got stabbed because they're like,
That would have been a good one.
yeah. But then like
Anything better than the M16 guy.
I call him MI6.
Is that what it is? I have no idea.
Is it
M16 sounds more
or
like a gun.
MI6.
MI6.
M16 is a gun.
So
for sure.
MI6 guys with M16s
Yes.
coming at you.
Didn't make any sense.
No.
They brought him in for probably a total of 5 minutes of the movie.
And he just showed up out of the ocean
Like
with a crew.
Yeah, like the only
He
way.
didn't know them. Like
Who
he
hired
wasn't-
him?
If he was a friend,
Oh, did
of
the
them?
girl bring him in, the sister?
Maybe.
She was like, oh, we need someone higher up. So she calls in MI6, knowing that
And they
they're
were already in
colluding.
cahoots.
Yeah.
But he also just so happened to be the guy that wrote the book that Jen Ann was reading. The I6 guy made no sense.
It was a huge waste.
Yeah.
I would have rather them kept Lou alive, and then like Lou head of security and the sister fell in love, and they had this whole plan.
Yeah.
And Lou wasn't dead.
Explain to me the cheese knife. I was confused. So
I knew that was gonna happen because
I
they
know
panned to
they
the
panned
knife,
to it, and I was
they're
like, okay, well, that's a murder
that's
weapon.
the murder weapon.
But was there like a picture of him carrying it to the wedding?
I think he was holding a block of cheese for some reason.
Oh, he had the cheese the whole time.
and they edited. He didn't have the cheese the
Oh,
whole time.
they-
They couldn't get enough of that freaking cheese though.
No.
And then like they open up the closet to their hotel room, and Jen Ann's like freaking out because there's all these clothes in there. What makes you think that those clothes are yours?
I thought that I was also confused by that. Did they not unpack the clothes for her and they were her clothes?
No, because they're all like, I mean,
Oh yeah, they had Indian garb.
yeah. If garb, if they're also, this is the one thing I'll say in defense of that. If you have an Indian wedding like that, you should probably supply the people with what they need to wear.
Oh, and I feel like they got it.
Yeah,
You know, they
like
had
you don't
no
want some
problem.
random white dude wearing a button up and tie to like this whole.
Oh no, I'm wearing the
extravaganza.
dude dress.
Yeah. Also,
Even if I gotta buy my
another
own.
thing I love. I mean, you can. New Girl has it. Like there's
The dances.
the Community where you just have one random white dude. And this one, it's Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston, just blundering the freaking mob flash. What are those called? Flash mobs. I
You
call 'em
almost
mob.
had it.
Damn it! I wrote it down right. Indian flash mob at a wedding.
Yeah.
Just sit back and enjoy it. I mean, it's a spectacle, and they've
They
been
were
working on it
supposed
for
to be
a
in
month.
it. No, they were supposed to watch a video and they didn't watch it.
Really?
Yeah, she goes, "Why didn't you watch videos?" "Oh, I just didn't think it was important or something."
Well,
They were supposed to watch a video and be in it.
regardless,
But
keep
man,
them out
those
of it.
look like fun.
God, do they look like fun?
Yeah, but yeah, don't ruin the production.
Schmidt in New Girl, he does it. He did it well.
Oh, yeah,
But
he
then
played
you
the whole
have
thing.
Nick beside him, and he
Nick
was just
blundering
messing
it.
around. Just if you don't know it, don't dance.
If you're gonna appropriate, at least appropriate correctly.
yeah, you don't. Yeah,
Yeah, you don't get a henna tattoo saying the F word, you know?
you don't
get
see like
the whole cool design.
people who weren't a part of the flash mob trying to join in on the flash
Yeah,
mob.
like, oh, that looks like a cool dance. If you're on the outside, you're on the outside.
You're on the outside. You missed your chance. And boy, would I wouldn't be that upset, but like, could you imagine being in a mall and then everybody in the mall?
I feel like that
Was-
has it happened in a movie or something where the guy's like, "What are we doing?
Yeah.
What's going on here?"
Was it not like Modern Family? I'm
Maybe
pretty
it
sure They do a
was.
flash
And,
mob.
but I feel like he jumps in because he was like, "Oh, we're part." Like, wanna
Yeah,
be a
I
part
don't
of
know,
something.
bro,
Like,
but,
yeah,
like-
you would want to be a part of it.
Oh, absolutely. But like, also,
Yeah, you
I?
might even want to get in there and just try your best and blunder it up a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, another thing with the hotel, and like, I'll get video footage. I'll get a photo image of this, but it was just cheap. It was disgusting to me. So Jen Ann is laying in the middle of what seems to be a California king size bed, the biggest bed you ever seen. Right?
Oh yeah, they had to roll like 6 times to get off.
Yeah, and then as they're rolling off,
Oh, I saw it. It was two.
it was two freaking queen beds.
It was two queens.
There was a crease in the middle, and it literally was like, I was like, okay, well, F this
Someone's
movie.
gonna. I would rather sleep on a king than a California with
And
a
that's why
crack.
Jen Ann was sitting directly in the middle. She was uncomfortable as hell in a freaking crease in two queen beds, and they're trying to play it off like a freaking California king, biggest bed you've ever seen.
That was a good call. I saw it, I noticed it, didn't think to write it down. Yeah.
Made me mad. Just another way that
I mean, you got this hotel with a retractable roof. Do you think that was real?
I think it's real.
And they get the two queens?
Yeah, that's true. Why would they have a retractable roof and not already have that size bed?
I
in
don't
the-
think there's even a bed that size.
Yeah, sure.
California
there
King
California
is
King,
not.
You don't think that's that
no,
big?
no, I don't think that.
Do you think that was two king beds smushed together or two?
Maybe.
queens?
I mean,
Okay.
it was really big.
California Kings. Well, I mean, like think about Lil Wayne and the Bedrock
I mean, in
music
California, guys.
video. He had like 12 young ladies around him.
Oh yeah.
That was a California king.
No,
Legit.
I think
bet
that was
Shaquille
a
O'Neal-
custom bed.
Okay, I bet
think
Shaquille
California
O'Neal
kings aren't that
sleeps
big.
in a bed the size of this room.
I mean, a California grass-eating lib needs this giant bed.
No, sir.
No, we need to give that. They should be calling Alabama king.
Yeah.
Little chunkers over there. Like,
fatter people.
South Georgia king bed. This will fit
Yeah.
those two twin girls.
Yeah, true. 1,000-pound sisters. They're down to like 800 pounds now.
Not combined.
1,000-pound sisters. Maybe they're down to like 600, 700 pounds
Each or combined?
combined.
Oh, man.
You thought they were both 1,000 pounds?
I have no idea. Once you get to, like, there's no difference between 600 pounds and 1,000 pounds to me.
The tough part about it is once you go too far, you're never getting your body back.
No, you look like
You look like-
you look like a beanbag chair that lost all its beans.
You look like a flying squirrel. It's tough, but also you did it to yourself.
You look like one of those suits that are like trash bags that people run in,
Yeah.
but that's skin toned.
Yeah. Oof.
And where did your
Yikes.
belly button go?
They
And
don't
how
know.
are you ever gonna see your dong?
Well, once you lose the weight, you can see your dong.
Even over all that.
It's easier to pick up the mass.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, definitely lose the weight. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
You can, like,
Get
the
surgery.
skin gone. How magical it is. Like, how stretchy skin can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
think
we
it's
saw
gotta
it
reach
firsthand with the whale.
Yeah, let's get off this.
Yeah, I hate fat people.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, well, we're still on it.
Yeah. So the cheese knife was the murder weapon.
Mm-hmm.
It can't be Claudette because she had to sign a prenup, so it wouldn't really make sense for it to be that chick.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I never really thought it was her, but because she was the one you would most suspect.
Mm-hmm.
Who did you most suspect? Who did you least suspect? And then who did you most medium suspect?
Okay. I guess, like, your most suspect has always got to be, like, the wife, fiance.
Yeah.
It's just too easy. And then maybe my second most suspect was his ex-fiance. She's the most obvious, I feel.
They were so freaking annoying.
Yeah, they were mean and annoying, but so they were, like,
They were the
too
only ones that
obvious.
really said stupid Americans.
Yeah.
And I'm not like, I don't bleed red, white, and blue people. I mean, I love this country, but it was just annoying. I don't like those type of jokes.
Yeah. Stupid
Yeah.
Americans.
I don't know where she's from, but if I said it, I'm sure it would be a whole different type of.
Yeah. I mean, they don't say that in movies. I mean, especially certain ones. Imagine if you were like,
Oh.
there are certain countries you could say after that would really be like,
Stupid Italians. I mean,
that's even like.
dog on Italians all you want.
Yeah. But yeah, you could do it. Like,
Stupid
you can dog on Germans. I mean, they've
But
earned
the-
it for like
the
several-
counterpart-
Yeah.
to Germans. Their arch enemy who didn't try hard enough. Jews. How'd you not get those?
I thought that's what you meant, but. Oh, jeez. Yeah, you can't say that.
You can't
I mean,
say
like,
that.
imagine, like, if you said Mexicans.
They're
that-
fine with it,
Oh, I feel like that would be like one that would be like, ooh.
but not to Mexicans. I mean, like 80% of the workforce that I'm around on a daily basis are all Mexicans, and like I don't like trying to offend them, but also like I don't think I could.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're very chill.
Like, oh yeah, and like if you wanted to
Very
learn
chill bros.
learn their language, it's like you just ask, and they're going to be very helpful, and they're going to try and help you as much as you can. I don't think they take offense to any type of racial thing.
That sounds beast to me.
But also, I think us as white people are the problem. Because, like,
excuse me?
we put, not us, like, but,
Not
like,
me. I didn't do it.
a group of, like, mainly white women who just have nothing better to do, or like, hey, you should be offended by that. Why aren't you?
Yeah.
And then they're like, I'm going to be offended for you.
Uh-huh.
You're wearing...
Because you're too stupid to not be offended.
Yeah. You don't understand that they're culturally appropriating you, so I'm going to make sure that you know that they're culturally appropriating you.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Have you seen like the video? It's like this this dude, and he's like dressed to the nines and just like Chinese garb, like anything you'd think, like the whole set. And he goes to like a college campus and he's like, "What do you think of my outfit?" And then it's just like a bunch of college students being like, "Well, it seems pretty offensive." Yeah. And then he goes to like Chinatown and they're like, "Oh, very nice." That's a good outfit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like that with everything.
You look very handsome.
I saw one where it was like, "Do you think this guy probably the same guy. He goes around a college campus and he's like, do you think that voter ID laws where you have to have an ID to vote is racist?" And like all the college kids are like,
"Duh.
Yeah, of course."
Shouldn't
like,
any random stranger?
Some African Americans don't know how to get a license and like they don't know, like they don't have the same ease to get an identification as you and me.
And then you ask them, and they're like, "Hell yeah, it took me forever to get this license."
You gotta get a license to vote. Duh. That's rule number 1. And they're like, "Do you think it's hard for you to get a license?" He's like, "No,
I did it."
Yeah. I mean, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Those people just look stupid.
Yeah. You guys suck.
You guys suck.
You guys are what's wrong with America, and I hate you.
Exactly. All right. Okay. At this part, everyone's coming to say their piece to the Spitzes in their room. I thought that was a little funny.
Yeah, when they're like, "Oh,
keep
man,
coming in, they're
me."
like, hide them in there.
Oh, which is honestly, like, I wrote this note down when it happened. So the first one to come in is the soccer player.
Uh-huh.
That's fool me once.
Mm-hmm.
The second one to come in is the white lady, the wife. Fool me twice. The third girl was shame on you. And that was the sister. Yeah. And I wrote that down. Fool me once, fool me twice, can't get fooled again. Like George Bush told us that at some point.
Yeah.
And J. Cole made into a super dope song. And now that's what we got to live by.
Yep, so I guess that is true. It ended up being her.
Yeah. I knew. You can't get fooled again.
Okay. In my notes right here I have I have to move all this shit again. That's what he said when moving that stuff. I thought that was kind of funny. And then I said hiding everyone in the room. And then I wrote here, I actually think it's the sister. That's when I picked it up.
Yeah, I don't know when I started saying the sister thing. Adam Sandler rips hookah and acts like he's like baked out of his mind.
Could it be?
I have smoked hookah.
Could it be weed in it? Not hookah.
No, I think it's just hookah.
Can you smoke weed out of one of those things?
I'm certain. It looks like one of those apparatuses that those marijuana smokers use.
I mean,
back in my college days.
It's not, I mean, what if it was weed?
I don't think it was.
All right.
But he said I had the hookah munchies, and I was like, that. Every time I've smoked hookah, I want to throw up. Like, it's the worst thing.
Hookah's not my favorite thing. It's more like
just like a cigar.
Hanging out. It's social. Mm-hmm. And then you're all smoking from the same thing. I wonder if hookah places still exist.
Well, hookah, they got the
take
tops.
out this little top and put it back in. Nah, man, I'm just going to smoke it straight from the source.
You did the source? Oh, you're the only one going from the source. You're fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm going straight from the source. I'm not going to put in this little Ted's hamburger straw into it, you know?
For sure. All my African-American buddies love the hookah.
Love it?
Like, any gathering that I've had, it would be like some, like, black girl brought a hookah set up, and then everybody had tips, and then everybody's just ripping hookah the whole night. And I'm like...
I don't think it's as bad as a cigar.
Oh, way better than a cigar. Yeah. At least it's got a flavor to it.
Cigar is one of the worst things.
Yeah.
You can do.
Yeah, we've already been on that.
Yeah.
But.
So at this point, they both like KO and are drugged.
Huh?
What was that all about?
Oh, he said he like put Ambiens in the Advil.
So they just took some Advil?
They took Ambien and
on
Advil.
accident.
Well, it looked like they took about 4 Advil a pop.
Yeah, they were like...
They were popping them.
I didn't know. I didn't catch what he said before they were taking it. I didn't know what they were taking at the time. And
yeah, but shouldn't he have known?
Yeah, why did he pop them?
Yeah, he should have been like, hold up. Yeah. We're about to be asleep for the next 24 hours. And then the rest of them just like bailed. They're like, I guess they're tired now.
Yeah.
Like, then they put Adam Sandler into bed or like help Jim.
Oh yeah, that was so rude. They just left. I thought that too. I was like, oh wow, one of those people just left him on the floor.
Selfish.
Yeah.
Stupid 4 foreigners. I'm just kidding.
When they wake
That'll
up,
sound bad out of context once we get famous. Oh my God.
when they wake up, that's when they bring in SEAL Team 6.
Yeah.
And that's the guy who crawls out of the ocean and ends up being the
Also,
killer.
like, dude in Kingsman, he's a talented actor.
He's in Kick-Ass.
He sings the Almost Heaven,
He
West
sings-
Virginia, and he's standing on the mine in Kingsman.
Oh.
Blue Ridge Mountain, and then he blows himself up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's a good scene, good movie.
scene.
I like all those movies. And Pedro Pascal's in one of them before he was so famous that
The
he's
second
Pedro
one.
Pascal.
That guy must blow up in the second one. I feel like he's in both.
Yeah, he was in the second one. But
Okay.
I also think there might be a third one we're forgetting about.
There's a prequel.
Yeah, like
I haven't seen that.
Lord Voldemort one.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how that is.
Who knows?
So the guy won $60 million. Oh, and he's talking on that, getting a ransom thing. And then he's, talking with that voice machine.
Yeah.
And he's like, I thought Adam Sandler trying to get him to stay on the phone was pretty funny.
I can't understand.
I can't understand. You just sound like.
Listen, this is what I hear back. Different.
Yeah, so I thought that part was pretty funny.
And then it's like, pronouncing like French cafes is a big thing. They're like, what? Verbank Dansk. And then it's like, oh, she means Verbanska Dansk. And it's like, dude, was it really that dramatic of a difference? That,
Yeah,
like,
you should hear yourself talking in our language,
yeah,
Chief.
you sound stupid.
But we don't tell you.
No, we talk behind your back on the podcast.
Yeah, you guys sound so stupid.
I actually can't really even like. Who's a French person? I guess like that girl,
Yeah. Oh, which one?
the Inglorious Bastards girl.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like, I'm saying like I haven't heard a lot of French people try and talk English,
True.
which is because they think they're better than everybody and probably don't learn any languages.
So this is when they talk about wearing Spanx, because I did think it was funny when she's like, the guy goes, "Which one of you should I give the gun to?" And he goes, "Me." And she goes, honey, you kind of can't shoot very well." And he goes, "Don't say that in front of this guy." He's like, "That'd be if I said you wear Spanx in front of a supermodel."
Yeah, which I thought was like a replicated joke. I accidentally watched Murder Mystery again because I thought it was the new one, and then I was just happy to.
You watched the whole thing because you thought it was the new one?
Well, I don't even know if I had seen it, honestly. Like,
Oh,
I didn't
really?
Think, like, I saw clips of like the dude when he had the bomb vest on him. I saw a clip on TikTok of that, and I was like, "Oh, I guess I haven't seen this movie yet because I don't remember that." And then I ended up watching Murder Mystery 1,
Yeah.
which is hot garbage.
Have you seen his other
not
movies
hot
on Netflix? I haven't seen like tons of them.
Do you have a list?
Yeah, here they are. The Ridiculous Six. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. That got a 4.8 on IMDb.
Absolutely terrible. They made the what's the werewolf from Twilight, also
Yeah.
Shark Boy.
Yeah, I
They
don't know.
made him into like a derpy derp.
I've never seen that movie. The Do-Over.
Seen it?
5.7. Haven't seen it. Sandy Wexler.
Don't know.
5.2. Haven't
Who's
seen
Sandy
it. Either.
Wexler.
I don't even know.
Huh.
Adam Sandler's an actor in it, though. He's the main character, a guy named Sandy Wexler.
I think I have seen that, but I don't know. I'd have to like.
Wow,
see
you've seen
it.
them like all.
Yeah,
The Week of.
I've probably seen it. I don't
Has
think.
Chris Rock, I think. I haven't
I
seen
don't
this
think
one.
I've seen it. Oh wait, that's like a marriage thing. All these, it's like these are the movies that I turn on and don't pay attention to, so I could watch it again for the first time. You know.
Yeah. 5.2. Father of the Year.
Father of the Year. I don't think
He's not in it. I
Maybe.
think it's a David Spade movie.
I think I might have seen it.
5.2. Adam Sandler, 100% Fresh. This is his stand-up.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
100%? Oh.
No, that's the name of it.
Oh.
He tricked
Well,
you.
good guess.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
That's a smart.
That one got 7.5. Murder.
100% on Rotten Tomatoes would be like my.
7.5. That's like by far his best one. Murder Mystery got a 6.0. We've both seen it. I think we both saw The Wrong Missy together. 5.7. Have you seen
Yeah.
it? Hubie Halloween got
Trash.
a 5.2.
Holy shit.
A little underrated.
Yeah.
Home Team, haven't seen. That's the one with the guy who plays Sean Payton, the coach of the Saints. What's Kevin James?
Cool.
6.0. Have you seen Hustle? I haven't seen it.
Seen it. Pretty good.
Yeah, I got 7.3. That's his best one on Netflix.
Yeah.
Murder Mystery 2, its IMDb score was a 5.6.
Yeah. I mean, but that's not like the people.
No, I mean, IMDb scores are normally pretty good scores.
For the people?
And listen to this,
Shit.
because I wanted to see what his scores of his other stuff were, because he does make his old stuff is the best.
Oh, man.
Billy Madison 6.3.
Oh, then F off.
Happy Gilmore 7.0.
No.
The Waterboy 6.1.
No.
Mr. Deeds 5.8.
No.
That's My Boy 5.5.
No.
And get this, his best movie rating that I've seen is Uncut Gems.
F you.
7.4.
F you Hollywood. F you IMDb.
It is such a bad movie.
Oh, Uncut Gems was terrible.
It's one of my least favorite movies
Hustle
of all time.
was good. Hustle might be like a low 8.
Oh, wow.
Hustle was good. I like the story. They had like an actual NBA basketball player like playing this like role. It's pretty good.
If you were to sit there, I think
Billy Madison, like some of those old Adam Sandler movies are like maybe low 9s, high 8s.
Yeah, I think you definitely rate things too high. Like if you were to
High
list
8s?
every movie in a row, and like if you were literally doing
Happy
all
Gilmore?
movies, I think it's like definitely in the high
8.8?
7s at the very least.
That's insane.
It probably makes it into 8s.
Shit.
But could it be a 9 for a comedy movie that's just about DA stuff?
It's better than Puss in Boots. It's better than Mario Bros.
Those weren't in the 9s.
Yeah, but I'm saying you're rating them way too low right now. You're saying it might cusp the 8s? I think it's...
No.
I think
said
it's 8.5
at worst
and
it's
above.
7 point, a high 7. At worst.
Okay. Whatever. I liked old Adam Sandler better before he got lame
Oh, duh.
and ended up on...
But I am excited about this. When I was looking up all this stuff, there is an iguana animated movie coming out. Leo is the new animated movie coming from Adam Sandler's team, with Sandler voicing the role of Leo, a class pet who will be experiencing the last year of elementary school.
I mean...
Sign me up.
I know. I love animated movies more than, like, I don't like seeing these people's faces anymore. Honestly, I'm cool with their voices. I don't want to see Jen Ann and Adam Sandler in another, hey, let's make out so that we can...
It just feels like, why aren't we getting more young
new
people?
actors.
Yeah. Like, why are we still using these old people?
Why are we funding them? And you know they're coming in there with just, like, big heads, big wallets, and being
They're
total
more
bitches
expensive.
about it.
I
Yeah.
don't really care. I like Adam Sandler, don't get me wrong. But I think since he got this payday, he's just been like pushing out these
He's
movies.
worth $500 million.
So I also looked up highest paid people on Netflix. And because someone called him the king of Netflix. And boy,
Isn't he?
He is. Adam Sandler signs a $250 million deal to make 4 movies on Netflix.
Oh, jeez Louise.
Guess who the highest paid, the second highest paid person is from
Kevin
Netflix on a
Hart.
movie? Well, this one's had Will Smith, but it was for a movie that he never made, Bright 2. He was supposed to get paid $35 million for. Did you see that
35
movie?
was the next one. What is Bright?
The Rock. It was this movie where he has. It's like he has he's a cop and he has like a troll as his sidekick cop.
No.
And I think the idea is
Wait, I have
it's supposed to be
seen
a
that.
race thing.
Yeah,
like
but
white
it's like-
versus black, but instead it does like
It's like the black guy's
humans
the white guy,
versus
and then-
trolls.
Yeah.
which seems kind of weird comparison, but that's what it's like.
Yeah.
So
I have seen that movie, and it's hot garbage.
movie sucked. I don't know. Like, that's probably why the second one got scrapped. I mean, this is from 2019. The Rock is the second highest paid person. $20 million is how much he made for Red Notice. Him, Gal Gadot, and Ryan Reynolds made the same thing.
That's fair.
$20 million.
I feel like Gal
For 4
Gadot
movies?
wasn't really in it as much as them, but I mean,
I haven't seen that movie.
it's okay. I don't really like The Rock anymore. I don't like Kevin Hart. I don't like Jen Aniston. I don't like.
So Adam Sandler is making like $60 million per movie, which is 3 times higher than even a high-paid actor.
But he's also like writer, director, philosopher.
Yeah.
Like,
But he
does
only had
all
to make
those
4
things.
movies, made $250 million. I think it's because he gets a lot of views, but I just think his movies.
Every
have kinda
movie that
fallen
he
off.
makes will go to Netflix's #1, even if it's a lie. They'll
Yeah.
say, "Oh, this is Netflix's #1 most watched."
I think we just need to get new actors in. Like, why do we have?
Why do we? I don't like them anymore.
Yeah, why do they have old people trying to look younger, playing younger roles?
It's disgusting.
Why don't they have kids?
Wither away and die?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jeez.
That was a little bit too. But all I'm saying is we need new people. I mean, like, I know actors. Give them a chance.
Yeah, I mean, just get in the new set of famous people.
Yeah.
Let them grow up.
I know there's like a ton of people out there. Apparently, getting into the Hollywood scene is the most difficult thing you could ever do.
Yeah, so why do we got to use a 60-year-old lady to play a 40-year-old lady?
Yeah, we're going to give them 20 roles.
For the same role she's done 1,000 times. I feel like this is Jennifer Aniston's, like, always role. A comedy movie where she's, like, the sidekick, wife, girlfriend, attractive person who we pretend isn't that attractive, that she's just your lukewarm, average person.
That's her niche.
Yeah.
Being worth $500 million and acting like she's common.
Miss J.C. Penney.
Yeah. These shoes cost Target.
So it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's dumb.
But
Anyways, MI6 ends up almost dying. He gets blown up.
Yeah. So then I thought it was him because he takes the money and then he leaves and he gets blown up. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's not him.
Correct. And then a trash compactor comes through, kills a guy, takes off. Turns out to be, I don't think they're twins, but they're like coots. The ones that, the stupid American girls.
Oh, yeah.
So they drive back to this mansion, and the two girls are like, they're like setting up Adam Sandler and Jen Ann to like take the blame again, because that's what this whole movie is about, them taking the fall for like, and nobody even like tries to figure out. I mean, they had that like edited photo, so I guess it looked bad, but like it was dumb. They could have been like, yo, didn't these people get framed for murder like 5 years ago? Do we really think they murdered these people?
Yeah, I mean, I guess they called their inspector friend from last time, and he
was a
helped
good
them out.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's ripping nose like 100 times more than he did in the
Why do
first
they
movie.
love that joke so much?
I mean, like, and it was like, he didn't even talk at this point.
Yeah.
He's ripping 85 O's before
Yeah.
he says anything in the movie.
I know. I didn't even think it was funny. It was just like,
It was excessive.
what is going on here?
Yeah.
But
Then the two girls die. And then they're like, girl, you got to get out of here. Like, there's never been a time where you don't get killed because she's going to double play you.
They always double cross.
And then she shoots the girl. She gets double crossed. Then the girl who gets shot shoots her triple cross. And that's the last thing she said. The whole time they were just annoying. That girl's laugh pissed me off.
Yeah. You know what was funny in the scene when they're fighting those guys in the van? And he's choking out the dead guy.
That was pretty funny.
The van scene was really funny.
Yeah, that was the funniest scene for sure.
And you're like, that's the dead guy. And that was pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't that funny.
Oh, and then so that lady kills her friend, then she sets her place on fire, and then they had to escape. How did she die? Oh, her friend shot her back.
Yeah, that's what.
And then they have to escape, and Adam Sandler takes the gun, and he's trying to shoot it out the window, and he just can't shoot the window.
Yeah.
I thought the aim thing was funny. I think that was getting me every time.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he's just like...
I liked when he was like, oh, now I'm two-gun Randy, and then he like points in, and he's really trying to focus on it, and he just keeps like, he misses 32 bullets.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, the missing bullets thing is funny.
But regardless, so by the end of this movie, what happens is they're fighting MI6. Adam and Jen are going up against this guy. He gets just absolutely sliced and diced by a helicopter. And then you're like, wait, hold on. It can't be over yet, because you know MI6 isn't sole proprietor. So who was working with them? And at this point, I already knew it was the sister, but we just had to get there.
Yep. And she had smeared henna tattoo, and she said she did it the other day, or like this day.
And it always comes back to Jen being a hairdresser for some reason.
Oh, yeah, they love the fact that she's just your...
I dress hair.
run-of-the-mill
And if your
hairdresser.
hair was done, this is how they caught the killer of the first movie. She said, if your hair was done the other day, there's no way you'd be wearing a hat like that.
Oh, my God. So she did the same exact
Yep.
thing
And
twice.
then in this one, they say, I'm a hairdresser, and I know that henna, because every hairdresser knows everything about henna. But she said, dye. It's just dye. And she's like, I know that henna dries almost immediately. So you want to be smearing it.
You couldn't have smeared it if you didn't smear it day one. So you smeared it throwing away your costume, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Also, Adam Sandler in both of them. At the end, he's doing his bad aim, and if you have bad aim like him, in the first one, he shoots at the guy when he's choking out his wife,
Right.
and he hits him in the arm. But he said he was trying to hit him in the leg. But could you imagine, like, your wife is being held all in front?
No
and
way
you're
I'd shoot that gun.
Yeah, even if you had good aim. This guy had no regard. He just
Yeah,
shoots it.
Johnny Appleseed.
And
That's not the guy.
he says, I was aiming for his leg. He hit him in the arm. And this one, he was trying to shoot the guy, and he accidentally shot
Is it Davy Crockett?
Which one? There's two guys, Johnny Appleseed and Dave Crockett.
Johnny Appleseed is just an apple-loving hick.
Uh-huh.
I think Davy Crockett shoots an apple off of somebody's head.
Oh, no. Davy Crockett is a skilled marksman for show.
Davy Crockett.
There's like
shoot
an
an
award
apple off
named
your
after him.
head.
Boone and Crockett. Is that how the song goes?
No, it's like Leader of the Wild Frontier.
Yeah, he's definitely got some. He's a marksman for show.
Yeah, but there's some funny things also when the sister gets accused because they're like, "What's my motive?" And then he's like, "What's your motive? You got a lazy, no good brother with like no skills whatsoever, and you're the smart one. No offense, buddy." And he goes,
Little offense.
"No offense," and he goes, "Some taken." I thought that was kind of funny. And then the colonel takes a shot to his only good arm left, which I don't know why that would cause for another amputee, but and then
I think you would definitely get your arm amputated if you get shot in the arm.
really,
Yeah.
where?
If it's a poor placement bullet.
Like if it's like in the artery. Is there an artery in your arm?
Gotta
Definitely
be, right?
veins.
What's the difference
I
between a
know
vein?
carotid is like in your thigh.
Isn't an artery just a big vein?
Yeah, it's the biggest though.
No, it's not the biggest. You got plenty of arteries, right? So how can it be the biggest and you got plenty of them?
I don't know, but if you get cut too deep
That's
in the
your
thigh,
carotid artery.
Yeah.
That's where you don't want to get creamed.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you'd save your arm.
Is it the worst? Your neck's gotta be the worst place to get creamed.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then I think thigh.
Thigh right behind that. Well, head.
Yeah, but those are the obvious ones.
Yeah.
Heart.
Yeah. Duh.
But he gets shot in the arm and then he says, "You're getting a big payday today, buddy." And he goes, "It's bionic arm time, bitch." I thought that was pretty funny.
Did you recognize the colonel?
No.
Don't recognize him from anything? He is in Black Panther.
I recognize him now. He's on like the council.
He's the dad.
Oh, okay.
He's
the head dad?
He's in the first one. He's like T'Challa's dad.
father?
Yeah.
T'Challa.
And so
You
he's
sure?
in several movies.
T'Challa.
Yeah, he gets blown up and stuff.
T'Challa.
T'Challa.
That's the best.
You know, it was so funny finding out that was what they were saying.
I know, because then it was
I
like,
always said that.
yeah, no, it's trash.
What's trash?
That one was trash compared to like,
Oh yeah, the song was trash. The movie slapped.
oh,
It might have
that
been
was a
better
great
than the
movie.
first one.
Yeah, I'm saying the whole. Regardless, so at the end they finally find the killer. It's the sister, and to thank them, they get $10 million and like the honeymoon of their dreams.
Okay, and this is what I put for this part. At the end of any movie, if you want to make it a smidge better, just make it like a really happy ending and giving people a lot of money, because people just love to see like the person like
Win.
win and get like $10 million. And like, oh wow, imagine that was me and I got to go on this cool trip. Just throw that in there at the end of any movie.
Yeah, but then
Just
they
give
got
them a
robbed.
sack full of cash.
True, but they get robbed in the end.
Okay, and explain this. A little bit of a hole. That guy who's the pilot and he's talking the whole time to them with an accent. Why did he even give them the money? Why didn't he just go
Amen.
away?
I was thinking the same thing.
I
You
have
wanted to,
one theory that I thought about because me and Taylor already,
like jump out of the helicopter.
I guess, like to make it look like they all died.
Yeah,
The only reason,
but they were over the water.
yeah.
I don't get it. But what I took from them getting a little $10 million bonus was, I wonder how much that really is for Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. So you know what I did? I looked up their net worths.
That's pennies.
Jen Aniston worth $300 million. Adam Sandler worth $420 million. I guarantee you they're both worth more than that. The net worth is always like, every celebrity you hear, they're like, no, that's not my net worth.
No, I think a lot of them say they have less than that.
I think
They're like, I wish I had $50 million.
Yeah, but I think they're lying. But
I don't think so.
regardless, let's say they're worth that. They're worth a combined $720 million, which means that this is 1/72nd of their combined net worth, which is a decimal of 0.014.
All right, Zach. What
An
I want,
amount of money that nobody will see.
I want you 1/72nd.
Yeah.
I want you to go into your checkings account right now and multiply it by 1/70.
It would be bad.
I know.
It would be a lot more than 0.014 or whatever.
Yeah.
Regardless, this movie pissed me off, and I'm ready for new actors. I'm tired of these ones. They're dead. They're done. They're just give them up. I don't want to see Marky Mark.
If you can't
Looking
play
like
an
a raisin.
if you can't play an old role, then you're done.
Yeah.
You get lost. Go get a
And
new
also
job,
the
Adam.
people that have been playing young roles for my whole life. I don't want to see Will Ferrell as a dad. I don't want to see these guys like. I just wish you would have stopped. Sorry.
You can play a grandpa.
All right, so this movie is based in India, and I guess they go to Paris for some reason towards the middle of it. Like, they take every suspect to Paris. Thanks for the vacation. But this one is called Bollywood, and the game is I'm going to give John the translation of an American movie, and John's going to try and guess what that movie is, and it's going to be impossible. All right, you ready?
Wait, so you're saying it in Hindu?
Yep. Sumundar ki luteri.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Sumundar ki luteri.
Can you tell me what the movie's about?
What stuff? Voyage overseas.
Oh, okay. The title of this movie is A Ship Over Troubled Water.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, so these are real movies.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were from Bollywood.
No.
Oh,
I just
that I would have
translated.
gotten that.
Yeah, okay. Nice try.
All right. Now it's on, Chief.
Jim's our Vishal Adu. Jim's our Vishal Adu.
All right, brief description of the movie.
Lives somewhere that he shouldn't.
James and the Giant Peach.
Nice.
What?
Good job.
I heard Jim.
Yeah, I tried to put emphasis on Jim's. This one's going to be tough. Janavaran ka transformar uday.
That's a long title. That's gonna be like the Lion, Witch in the Wardrobe. I don't want to guess that. Brief description.
Mex.
Mex.
Yeah.
Mex.
Let me read it again. Javaran ka transformar uday. There's a word in there that almost sounds like the word with 18 extra letters.
Say that word.
Transformar.
Transformers.
Rise of the Beast. All right, here might be an easy one. Sparatamai. Garva apasi.
Are you sure you're saying this stuff?
Hell no. No, I'm not.
It sounds like someone who's trying to speak English like just really poorly.
I'm sure I'm not pronouncing it right.
All right, give me another go.
Sparatmine.
That was Spider-Man. Dude, there's no way that it's this close. It sounds like Pig Latin or something.
All right.
I
I'll give you the last word, then you can read them.
Anime.
Anguthian ka svami raja ki vapase. I sound like I'm off of like, what's that?
You sound like
The Rock from Scorpion.
I was
like
just
some
about to
shit on
say,
that.
you sound like you're about to wake the mummy. You know? It sounds like you're reading an old Egyptian.
Anguthian ka svami raja. Like I'm about to take Indiana Jones' heart out. Kalima! Kalima!
That's a good one.
All right, you want it one more time?
Yeah, brief description of the movie. What was the one you said?
You really want this piece of jewelry?
It's not Uncut Gems?
Mm-mm.
Oh, piece of jewelry.
You want it, but you don't want it.
Oh.
I wouldn't want it. But once you have it, it's like crack.
Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone.
Lord of the Rings. You love Lord of the Rings. I thought you would have.
Sorcerer's
Sorcerer's Stone.
You live forever.
It's not jewelry. It's stone.
Stone. I mean diamonds.
Put it on a ring. It's jewelry.
Yeah.
Oh well. You got a game?
No.
All right. Well, this was a good pod.
Yeah, good.
We
pod.
hardly talked about the movie, which I
Thank
kind of
God.
like. Yeah, but
I think we rated it 70.5. Do you want to go 70 or
just round down
70?
7.
7.0.
All right, y'all.